the pandemic obviously is a huge stressor. It's the elephant in the room, right? But if you were to isolate that variable, it sounds like even before, with the way work was trending with home life and professional life kind of merging or intertwining, that stress levels were going up. Is that correct?
I would say so. Absolutely. Stress levels definitely going up. There's just more expected from people. Basically, downtime is shrinking and on time is expanding, right? So what I mean by that, the amount of time that you have to just sit back, relax, enjoy your family time, enjoy whatever types of hobbies you have to de-stress, that time is decreasing because there's more and more expected out of employees. There's just more opportunities with technology being always available to you. That
Yeah.
you're A, naturally inclined because you're engaged as an employee, right? And B, you feel this pressure because you see everyone else around you doing the same thing. So it's really it's internally it's causing it because you want to be this amazing employee, and externally you feel this pressure, this demands that are saying, hey, if you want to be a good employee, you should be doing X, Y, and Z, doing exactly like everyone else is doing.
Yeah,
I
for
think that's
sure.
definitely true.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you for that, Gabe. So it's interesting, right? When we think about kind of the convergence of work and managers being closest to employees, what can managers do based off of your experience and research? What can managers do to help reduce stress for employees?
Oh, that's an excellent question. And there's a lot of things that managers can do. Number one thing that managers can do is show up and be honest. It's what we call authentic leadership. Really letting the employee know, not just by saying, hey, I know things can be stressful, letting the employee know by really revealing that they're under stress as well. They're feeling these types of stressors. That's really powerful advice, because once that manager or supervisor has the honest conversation with their employees and says, hey, I'm feeling this too. I'm behaving this way. I'm noticing this impact at home, at work, etc. Then the employee now feels a little bit more comfortable to come forward and say, hey, I'm feeling this way too. As opposed to having this pressure to keep it all in. And when you keep something in, then it just explodes, right? In addition to that, managers can provide all sorts of training and all sorts of resources that they should be giving to employees who are in need. Because if the employee only has one resource and that resource only is the manager, then the effects that you're going to get are really going to be limited to that manager's ability to coach, that manager's ability to counsel, that manager's ability to give them training that's needed. So that's really something that the managers can do. One, A, be authentic, and B, provide the resources that are necessary to overcome these stressors.
Oh, Gabe, I love that. That's like music to my ears. That's one of the things that I struggled with myself personally, was sitting back in this expectation that as the manager, you're supposed to like have all the answers. That's a lot of pressure in and of itself, right? Like,
absolutely, yeah,
yeah.
That's a really unrealistic expectation for people who you go to school for business, right? You don't go to school for psychology, sociology, etc. Most of the time, if you are a business major, right? So these things that we're sort of implicitly placing these demands on managers, it's a little unrealistic.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for that, Gabe.